Hi there. In this video, I just wanted to share with you a little bit about the market, the real estate market and the economy in general. Hi, I'm Vince Mohr with Mortgage Professionals Group, and I've been assisting or helping my clients with their home loan needs here on the Central Coast and up and down the state of California since 1985. Interest rates, I know, seem a little bit high right now, but actually they are lower than the 50 plus year average. The average over the course of the last 50 years has been 7.71%. So, and when I got into the mortgage industry back in '85, interest rates were around 12, 13%, and people welcomed those rates because they had dropped from like 18, 19%. The total real estate value in our country right now is approximately $48.1 trillion. The total equity in residential real estate in our country right now is about $35 trillion, and outstanding mortgage debt is about $12.8 trillion. Consumer debt in our country right now is at an all-time high. The total excluding mortgage debt is at $4.66 trillion. The average interest rate on credit cards is 24.28%. You know, I'm asked all the time as far as what do I think interest rates are going to do, and they're probably more than likely going to stay where they are through out this year. They should start settling back down the first quarter of next year. And but they're never going to drop down back into the the high threes and low fours. That was just an aberration, brought on by the pandemic and just the government buying mortgage-backed securities and kind of the perfect storm. So, but they'll probably stay between 6 and 7% this year, and then start to drop a little bit next year. If we can get down into the low sixes, high fives, I think that we're going to be okay. The good thing about real estate is that over the course of the last 50 years, it's appreciated about 4.5% per year over the course of those 50 years. So it's still a very, still the best investment, in my opinion, out there. So like they say, it's always a good time to buy real estate. You can, marry the house, but date the rate, and when interest rates drop, you can go ahead and refinance. But it makes all the sense in the world to get in. Eventually, real estate will settle back down. But as far as crashing like it did in '08, '09, I don't see that happening. People just have again too much equity in their homes, and most people took a pound of flesh to even get a home loan, regardless of how low the interest rates were. So they're more than qualified borrowers that have home loans right now, as opposed to back then. And the job market is strong, and I just don't see it a huge crash, but they will drop. Prices will settle back down, especially in certain parts of the country when they've already started to, like in Texas and Florida and a few other spots. It's also a good time to think about refinancing. Even if you have a low rate, say down in the fours or even the threes, you may want to think about refinancing, especially if you have quite a bit of consumer debt with credit card interest rates as high as they are. If you take your mortgage and that rate and combined it or blend it with your credit cards, especially with high balances, your rate's probably not going to be too much higher than what it would be right now if you did a 30-year fix. So, and then if you don't have a whole lot of consumer debt, maybe just a little bit, you may want to think about doing like a home equity line of credit. That's always a good option as well. And there's an infinite number of other reasons you may want to consider refinancing. Just did a loan for some clients. They pulled cash out of their home here locally, and then paid all cash for a property in a different state. Again, consolidating debt, maybe taking a trip, paying for a college tuition. I mean, there's any number of reasons that you may want to still think about refinancing. again, that's just a little bit of a cursory overview as far as what's going on in the market and what we can anticipate in the coming months. And I'm Vinny with Mortgage Professionals Group, and if I could assist you or someone that you know, please give me a call. I wish you all the best. Have a great summer.